Good evening, we're in Union Square. Today is Halloween's Eve, tomorrow is Halloween. We're going to explore the area from Union Square and down southbound and see what's cooking. Welcome everyone. We're starting our walk in Union Square. This is the entrance to the subway station, one of the entrances. 14th Street, Union Square. LNQRW 456 lines. Holly T, good evening. So the first one today, saying hi, welcome everyone who's in the chat. Thank you for your likes right away, and thank you for watching. Today's Halloween's Eve. A lot of parties going on around the city, and we don't go specifically to any parties, but we're going to explore the areas south of Union Square. And here and there we see people dressed in costumes for Halloween too. Oh, there's mama and son, but they're rather old for that. Are they doing trick-or-treating? Not tomorrow? Maybe. And why? Good evening. John Roberts, hey. At some point soon enough, here in this area, there will be another holiday market, Christmas holiday market, but not yet. What we're going to do now, we're going to make a ride on 14th Street and we're going towards 6th Avenue, and from there we're going to head south. How's everybody doing? Welcome. We're going to explore and see if we can see here and there people in costumes, people dressed up. A lot of parties going on, and probably we should be able to see some, at least. If you want to buy a Halloween hat, a witch hat, you can do it right here. Also, a little bit of original design, handmade balls. Then these are guys from Bolivia, and they sell handmade little thingamajiggers too, which is kind of cool. And now they have hats too for winter and scarves. Antinoob, once there were music lessons in this city, I attended them. Hi Antinoob. Hi Ari. Navju. Hi. Gina, we will see you later. Thank you for saying hi. There's Halloween makeup. If you want to get Halloween makeup, you can get it here. This is Union Square South. We're streaming live, and now it's 6:02 p.m. in New York City. This is Sunday before Halloween, Halloween's Eve. Tomorrow, after Halloween parade, this area will be flooded with everyone dressed up in all kinds of things. We experienced that last year, and we're certainly hoping to experience this year as well. Speaking of which, we're definitely planning to show Halloween parade to you, so keep that in mind if you get notification. Jamrock jerk, it's a Jamaican street food. Whole Foods Market, Sephora, that's a big shopping area. Burlington there, Five Below is opened here as well, and Sephora, just to name a few. LT, is it next week you put the clocks back on 1 hour? To be honest, I don't even know. But I think so, if I'm not mistaken. We see the top of Empire State Building from here, which is 20 street blocks up, 1 mile up on 34th Street, and we are on 14th Street. This is East 14th Street. Right south of Union Square. Yeah, Five Below is open here now. They have the side entrance right there, and that's the stairs. Not the escalator, but the stairs to the left. But they occasionally opening new locations there, which is cool. This is University Place. The street is called University Place, as NYU, New York University, is very, very close by here. And a lot of the buildings on that campus. We'll walk down 14th, occasionally looking at people dressed up in costumes. Not as many as we will see here tomorrow, but still here and there. Hi, Timo. Antonuba is a translator from Ukraine. Sorry for not knowing English. No problem. If you're watching us from Ukraine, we wish your people a victory, soon and successful victory. John Roberts, happy Halloween, everyone. We are walking west on 14th Street. Caroline, hello, happy Halloween to you as well. Paprika, good evening. Holy tea, happy Halloween. Oh, we have helicopters there in the sky. We're about to cross 5th Avenue. One more avenue block, 6th Avenue, we will make a left and we walk southbound. This is how we will explore the route of tomorrow's Halloween parade, and maybe we'll encounter a lot of interesting things along the way, hopefully. Gino, hello. This is 5th Avenue and Empire State Building on 5th Avenue. So this is a direct line 20 blocks from here. This building was completed recently, maybe a year ago, so it looks pretty cool. We are walking toward 5th Avenue. We are on 14th Street. This is Namaste Bookshop. By the name you can tell it has something to do with spiritual learning. Or Namaste. Oh, another Namaste. They perhaps the same company. They're just using two spaces, one for books and one for other things. Tema, hello dear friend. No gimbal muerto today. We're going tonight. Yes, we're happy to say that we have been working on that, and we did upgrade the gimbal, and today we are using our new gimbal, the first walk. Special thanks to our participants of the Gimbal Fund for their support with purchasing of a new gimbal. We have a new gimbal today, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we are pretty good for the time being. But thank you for remembering. Yes, no gimbal muerto. This is 14th Street, East 14th Street. We are approaching soon the next corner, which will be 6th Avenue. As we're heading west right now, we will turn left and head south. The Halloween parade is tomorrow. It starts at 7 p.m. New York time, Eastern Standard Time, but we don't know what time we're going to stream. Perhaps we're going to stream before. Perhaps we will find another opportunity to show you Halloween celebrations around town. So stay tuned and look at your phones and other devices. You might see notifications. This is Party City store, and Halloween is the major event and major seller. So Party City is pretty busy right now. Everyone is all about Halloween. It's the lines, actually. Richard 23 Montalvo, welcome to the stream, and thank you for saying hi. Quality real business store. And why? Please remember to hit that like button for L. Thank you, NY. Welcome everyone. We are streaming live. Today is Halloween Eve. All Hallows Eve, or the Eve of All Saints. This holiday, or this day, Halloween, has a history, and the history is mixed with the pagan tradition and Catholic tradition and certain traditions in certain parts of the world. And this is very complex. But right now we look at it as basically a day to have fun. But originally, it was the Day of All Saints, many moons ago. This is 6th Avenue, or Avenue of the Americas, our favorite avenue. And if we would turn right, we would be heading north. And therefore, we see those high buildings right there. That's northbound. We're going to head south. So, tomorrow, the parade officially will end here, but it will officially start a little north of Canal Street. As you can see, there are a lot of fences here, and the streets are pretty much prepared for the parade for the most part. All they need to do is to stop the traffic and let the parade flow. Other than that, this is 6th Avenue where parade, where Halloween parade is going to be taking place tomorrow evening. In about 24 hours from now. And why happy Halloween, everyone. So we are moving toward Greenwich Village, which is right there in front of us. Parade starts in Soho, then goes through NoHo, and then Greenwich Village. Therefore, mostly Village. Therefore, it's called Halloween Parade, Village Halloween Parade. And tomorrow is going to be 49th annual Village Halloween Parade. This is the official name of it. 49th annual Village Halloween Parade, or just Halloween Parade New York City for short. 2022. Am I dressing up for Halloween? Not sure, probably not, but maybe I will have a mask with a fake ugly mouth on it. Who knows? We'll let Mrs. L to do some artwork on that mask, perhaps later today or tomorrow. James Wilson, love Halloween in Scotland. Hi, James, thank you for watching. The M&M. Good evening. This is West 12th Street. So the fence is right there. Tomorrow is going to be put straight up, and this is it. The parade will be taking place right here on 6th Avenue, and it's considered to be the largest nightly event in New York City and the third largest public parade and event in New York City overall. So it is a pretty big deal. These streets where we're walking tomorrow, they will be full right here. All the sidewalks will be full with people. They expect 2 to 3 million people to stand along the parade route and watch the parade live. Yeah, I'll just have Sharpie and let Mrs. L to do some artwork. That's going to be my Halloween suit, so nothing much. And why? I will be a cat. Anyone else dressing up or trick-or-treating with kids? It's a good question, and why is asking if anyone else would be dressing up or trick-or-treating with kids? That's a nice thing to ask. Let's share our experiences here. Quality, get plenty of candy, John. And to know where is Halloween. Halloween is everywhere. Halloween is becoming pretty international, and you know, nothing is wrong with that. John, I'm just going as my ugly old self. You'll see how this area will transform tomorrow. It will be totally different. This is Greenwich Village here, and we didn't walk 6th Avenue down this way yet, and therefore this is pretty different to us as well. 61 degrees right now. It feels a little colder, but you know, still 61. This is West 10th Street. Quality, don't forget to share, post some to me in the UK. Anonymous Chuck, good evening, what a shot, thank you. Bingus, happy Halloween, hi. Lee, good evening to you. Good to see you. Only 4-hour difference to UK at present due to our clock going back yesterday. Oh, that's the shortest ever. Gives you the opportunity to watch a little bit earlier. But I guess our clock will be changed a week from now, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
14th and
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes. Don't forget your likes. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Supercharge on superfoods. This little store here has there's a lot of people working around here. A lot of store windows are decorated for Halloween. This is a good example. Cool building on the corner. NY John. Oh, I didn't know that. M&M. Welcome to the large chart. Yes, you can cook a steak. You can eat anything you want. So one of the supermarkets, Citarella, West 9th Street and 6th Avenue. This is West 9th Street and the Bagel Pub is here. Bagel Pub, what an interesting name. So delivery bicycles, I have to be careful with them. A lot of people, but not too many dressed. Some like this one right here. Greenwich Avenue is there. It's Greenwich Village. 6th Avenue in New York City. And this is West 8th Street. Hi, Lily.
Yeah. So where are we going? Really check it out.
Another window decorated for Halloween. And also Dia de Muertos. What business is that? It's funny because the sign is covered by the gate thingy. But a lot of pumpkin. That's a little store, little market. Richard, be careful down in the subway. We're always careful. Thank you. And why? Please don't delivery bikes stop at the lot. Some just keep on going, unfortunately. That's a cute Halloween window. Eat, drink, and be scary. RJ, hola. Hola, nice display. It is. Look at this lantern. Happy Halloween lantern.
I'm so happy.
And why cute cat? Santa? What is Santa doing here for Halloween? It's a little premature. That's a massage place. Oh, foot massage, I guess. I don't know what is it. What else is here? Just massage, body work, and stuff. The sky is pretty clean. Tomorrow, according to forecast, it might be raining between like around 8 o'clock p.m. So we don't know yet if the forecast, hopefully this time forecast will be wrong. We're crossing West 8th Street. Beverly Place is next street. $0.99 pizza. We see the antenna of a World Trade Center of a Freedom Tower right there in front of us, way downtown. 6:24, and it's 63 degrees in New York City right now, according to this display. It's almost 14-15 degrees Celsius, which is doesn't feel like, but okay. A lot of people here. Busy area. Richard 2-3, beautiful night over there. Washington Place is the next street. Making a left turn will take us to Washington Square Park. Nice blue sky. Love USA. Hey, good evening. Washington Place is the street we're crossing, and probably from here we're going to browse around toward the park and see what's going on over there. Also, if we see one house decorated or two or more, hopefully the more the merrier, we will show it to you. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. If you didn't give us a like yet, please give us a like. We're walking 1 Avenue block toward Washington Square Park. Right in front of us, a decorated house. We will slow down and enjoy it. By the way, we enjoyed quite a few Halloween decorations this holiday season. It's all on our channel. More than welcome to check it out. It's nice. Hey Toe, how are you? How was your flight? Good to see you.
Hey, how you doing? You good?
A witch is brewing something. Fantastic, awesome, awesome. Anti, like a red fire. Yeah. And here, trick or treat. spooky. So, oh my, Al, how do you walk New York? I have blister on my foot from walking. Welcome to New York. We told you need comfortable shoes. Sneakers. You probably walked all day today. Eat, drink, and be scary. Awesome. Yeah, New York is nice. Tomorrow, New York, around this area, will be all about Halloween in the evening. And during and right after the parade, this area will be full. And Union Square, because parade ends around Union Square, Black Cobra. On 14th Street or 15th Street, technically, they will go to Union Square and they will be hanging out there, and that's going to be all about Halloween, the dressing, people dressed in all kinds of costumes. And the main idea of this parade is freedom, so everyone will be dressing as they please. World Trade Center, Freedom Tower is right there, that's south. And Empire State Building is right there. That's north. And this is Washington Square Park. So, walk the Brooklyn Bridge. Whoa, that is nice. Nice. This we're walking toward the fountain. Been to World Trade Center. Did you go all the way on top and observation deck? Nice. Even if you didn't, still nice.
See what I mean?
Oh, we hear rats here in the grass. I think technically rats are everywhere, so we're not scared. Not everywhere, but you know, in the park areas. Doing Top of the Rock tomorrow. Oh, you're gonna love it. And my Circle Line cruise tomorrow morning. Like, nice when everything is planned like that. So not going to waste any time. Some rats are as big as the kittens, yes. True. Some are a little more than that, longer and bigger than that. So. Washington Square Park.
How dare you do that?
It's a fountain at Washington Square Park, and the moon right up there. So I got on Times Square at 5:39 a.m. this morning. Whoa! Didn't waste any time. Sally, good evening. What kind of display is this? Let's see. You're basically standing still. That's an art form. A lot of students here learn all kinds of art, and you know they act accordingly. Sometimes very artsy. Perhaps they have a camera somewhere and they filming as well, which is also cool. So like a social experiment of sorts. Beautiful fountain. Ambrose, good evening. Scary place, lots of bodies buried under the park. Historically, yes, haunted. A lot of people, but no costumes today. Oh yeah, everything will be here tomorrow. Here, Union Square, and of course 6th Avenue. The parade starts north of Canal and Avenue of the Americas. So not exactly at Canal, but they will let people in around those blocks, and then they will walk up a little bit, and then they form the parade, and then they will go and proceed with the parade. Nothing is cooler than the piano right here in the middle of the park at night. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I think random people can, musicians of course, can come here and do that. Ambrose got to stop the pianist to see how he moves the instrument around town. Those wheels, but it's also so wide. Yeah, it's absolutely awesome. And that's a guy who takes care of this musical instrument. We saw him in New York for years, and he was playing in Union Square in snow, in hot weather. We even have a little bit of a video with him from 2012 on our channel. I found it on my archive, so to speak. And that guy, not this one, but the one who just stood there. Caroline Ann's great point. You gotta love New Yorkers walking by like it's typical of a piano in the park. Yes, nothing gets. They don't get surprised. Michael Bondi. Wow, I can't believe this is New York. Amazing. What's the time there? 6-4. Mighty Bull is here. Hi, the Mighty Bull. Watching, listening, liking, and sharing with others. Thank you. Caroline Ann, piano, my favorite. So, not going too far. Give my feet a rest. Good idea. And why? Like, share, and subscribe. Chat. Good evening. Man, good to see you. Let's say hi to Toe Soccer UK. He is in New York right now. He's visiting. Today was his first full day in New York City, and he's tired. Or she is tired. We don't even know. But let's say hi to Toe Soccer UK, and welcome to New York. And hope every day of your vacation here in New York and in DC will be full of amazing experiences and memories. You're welcome. We will continue our walk, and in front of us as we walk out, if we continue walking in that direction, we'll be on Broadway. We are in Washington Square Park. Today is Halloween's Eve. Tomorrow is Halloween and Halloween parade. We're planning to have streams for you, and of course we're planning to show you Halloween parade, hopefully. Paul Tippy, that's New York City Walking Show. Super, thank you, pianists. I love you is someone got very pleased with this portion of our stream. Happy to show you New York City as we walk the streets of New York City live. This is live stream, 6:45 p.m. in New York City. Joanne, good evening. This is a New York University campus, one of them, and the buildings here, all pretty much every building here is NYU building. This one is Academic Resource Center, NYU. One of the most prestigious schools in the whole country and in the world too. This is Green Street. A lot of streets around here still cobblestone, preserved cobblestone streets. It's a nice evening. They say it's 61 degrees Fahrenheit, maybe, but it doesn't feel like this much, but feels comfortable. Wind is very mild. Tomorrow, hopefully the forecast will be wrong, and hopefully there won't be any rain at all in the evening, but even if it will be, it's not going to screw up the whole parade. Thousands of people will participate, tens of thousands of people will participate in the parade, and millions will be outside watching. Ambrose, I'll be watching here. Goody. We'll see you later, Lily. Holly. Bye, Caroline. We'll see you later. We are on Broadway, and this is Washington Place. I see a little bit of Grace Church right there. It's West 9th Street over there, and then Union Square. We came from there, so we're not going back, but we're going to continue heading south on Broadway. Good night, Tin Man. We will see you soon. West 4th Street is next. West 4th on this side of the street, East 4th on the opposite. This is not 5th Avenue dividing East and West. Here, south of Union Square, it's Broadway. So, West 4th here. And East 4th there. Only less people around here. Yeah. This area is busier during the day. It's a lot of shopping and a lot of businesses. the subway down here. It's the NRW and Q lines, except for on a weekend, especially this weekend and next weekend. They're doing a lot of work, a lot of track replacements, and a lot of other things, which, you know, alternating the routes for a lot of trains. Some places run shuttle buses instead of trains, but it's usually in the boroughs in Brooklyn and Queens, the Bronx. Bond Street is next. Sour Patch Kids. Still open. Lots of candies. And look at the window. And why can I go in? So, okay. Why not? Sour Patch Kids. We will run our music here, and then we'll be out in a few minutes. You're welcome. And why? These are the places where you can sit down, get yourself, make yourself comfortable, and sugarize yourself. First they're sour, then they're sweet. That's interesting gum. Trident Vibes. 40 pieces, sugar free. Interesting, sugar free. Sugar free doesn't taste as good as sugar. Funny, it's a Sour Patch and they make a sugar free gum. So, Soccer UK, $20 super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you for the streaming you do, and I appreciate now the amount of working you do for us to see the city from my own experience. Thank you so much to Soccer UK. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for constantly following our channel and watching our streams and being here in chat. And now when you're here in New York, thank you so much for your donation. It means a lot to us. It means that what we show is actually, good stuff that people actually watch around the world. And when they come to New York, they actually, hopefully, feel a little bit better with, armed with all this information about New York City from all us YouTubers here, walking streets of New York City. And in this particular case, thank you so much to Soccer UK for your support. And why? Thank you to Soccer UK. All right, we're back outside. Hi, Inger. Grabstein's Bagels. Oh, interesting. Now hiring. I guess they're opening the location here. It's a fancy enough bagel shop. But my favorite is Ultimate Bagels. What is Absolute Bagels? Ultimate. I think it's Ultimate Bagels on Broadway on 103rd, 104th, or 5th, something like that. They have lines every morning, and they bake them there, and they sell them there. And even though the price goes up as everything else, inflation and everything, they still have plenty of loyal customers every day, because they know that that bagel will be right out of the oven. They're so good that even if they don't, even if you buy a half dozen, they don't even discount it, because they know that they don't need to do that. Thank you very much again to Soccer UK. Hey Hassan, Ambrose, Absolute Bagels, yes. Thank you. Olity, did you get a good dollar exchange rate to Soccer UK? Yeah, interesting. What is the exchange rate right now between the pound and the euro and the pound? Why am I saying pound? Are there pounds in the UK now or euros after the Brexit and everything? It's a good question, see? Lack of travel makes me ask the question like that. John Roberts, thanks Al for taking us along with you, my friend. You're welcome, John. $1.12. cents per pound. This is it used to be years ago, like it used to be a few years ago, it was $1.50 or even sometimes more for the pound. So now you can get less US dollars for the pound. But still, yeah, pound used to be so much stronger. This is Houston Street. In fact, this is where the parade will, not on Broadway, but on 6th Avenue, which is over that way. They say that slightly south of Houston Street is where the parade will be formed and ready to go. Oh, there's Target here. Another Target. Targets are opening everywhere. This is a new location, I think. Houston and Broadway. 2 months ago was 136. Yep. A lot of turbulence is going on in the UK, but hopefully not for long. Hopefully the pound will get stronger. American Eagle Outfitters on the other side. We're heading south on Broadway. This is Broadway, south of Houston Street. All it is still pounds. Yes, it's a British pound. It has to be pound. The moon is right there, above the buildings in the sky. Quarter moon, probably. Prince Street and Broadway. More people here for some reason. A lot more. Going out, socializing perhaps. More restaurants around here. But doesn't look like they're dressed up or anything. They're just here. It's Sunday after all. Tomorrow most of them will come to work tired and hungover. Museum of Ice Cream. There's such museum in New York City, Museum of Ice Cream. Some of these museums are surviving economy, some don't. Some open and close. Let's see how long this one will survive. It's been here for like a year or so, maybe. Sephora is still open. It's 7:05, so it's not too bad. It's dark, feels like it's later than that, but not too bad. Uniqlo, yeah, stores are still, some stores are open. That's the NYU shuttle. Looks almost like City Bus, but it's not. That's a beautiful car in here. Is it Maserati? It's Corvette. It's Corvette. Steve Madden across the street. This is a shopping area.
It lasts like 2 months.
Spring Street is next block. Gas is closed. 7 o'clock. Unfashionable. Interesting name for the store. And a nice window too, different.
I got a meeting next week.
Nike. More than one floor, like probably 4 floors, 3-4 floors. They're closing. Soho Cast Iron Historic District, according to those street signs. Soho, south of Houston Street. We're going to cross and we're going to move a little bit toward eastbound, and from there we'll turn right again and walk southbound toward Canal, probably through Little Italy area or such. It's always nice to walk in here. And why is asking too, have you discovered any great restaurants? This is Spring Street. The night before Halloween, Halloween's Eve, Sunday, October 30th, 2022. Balthazar, Patisserie et Boulangerie, French restaurant. Sorry. Full inside and full outside. Those lamps are actually heaters. They make being there very comfortable. Starbucks still open. And another cobblestone street. We are in Soho. Jazzy Joe, good evening. Ambrose, this night has several names. Goosey Night, Devil's Night, Mischief Night. So, I wanted Chinese tomorrow, Al. Can you recommend a good Chinese place in around Times Square? Oh boy. Good Chinese place around Times Square. Anyone from New York would like to share their knowledge of a good Chinese restaurant around Times Square? Holly T, did you get stopped in Times Square toe with people wanting you to have your photo taken? No, we know better, right? We don't get trapped like that. Oh, Times Square, Times Square, Times Square. Nothing comes to mind around Times Square. Immediately around Times Square. But you know what? There is a Google way to do it. I know it sounds a little primitive, but if you Google something like best Chinese food restaurant around Times Square, New York City, you should get the list by Yelp and by other websites based on the grades and the feedback from customers with pictures and maybe menus too.
She said it was she was like, oh, it's something. But it's like, I don't know.
Primal Plasma, go to 47th and 7th Avenue. Rouse is right next to Caroline's. Thank you so much, Primal Plasma. We will read your recommendation. 47th Street and 7th Avenue. The place is called Rouse. It's right next to Caroline's. Now, when I read this, it sounds a little familiar. Is that the place that has Buddha's statues inside, or by the entrance, probably? I can. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Primal Plasma. Always good to get an advice from a local New Yorker who knows how not to get trapped by the tourist destinations and get something real cool. Sometimes that is, you know, off the beaten path a little bit. Even though 47 and 7 is right in Midtown, and it's basically right in Times Square. Gatsby was a bar, and now it looks like it's out of business. It is abandoned and graffiti is all over it. This is Spring Street Station on the 6th train. Uptown and the Bronx side. Oh, there's a lot of people here. Primal Plasma, thank you so much. Sorry, it's no longer open. It closed and was replaced by juniors, I think. Thank you, Primal Plasma, for your support. Thank you. And also, we'll read this as well. Sorry, it's no longer open. It closed and was replaced by juniors, I think. Thank you so much, Primal Plasma, for your support. Sorry. All the restaurants are packed. This is Spring Lounge. This is Mulberry Street and Spring. Mulberry Street is the street that's leading us to Little Italy, of course, which is basically a Mulberry Street a few blocks away from here, between there and Canal. During the Feast of San Gennaro last month, about a month ago, right in this area, these streets were full with shoppers and vendors and Italian attitude, in a good way of this word, of course. How you doing? Thank you so much again, Primal Plasma, and thank you so much again to Sacre K for your support today. Hi, Karen. Dolls collector guide. Great YouTube live. Hugs from Ecuador. Gracias and buenas noches desde Nueva York. We have a great chat and we have more people watching us than before. Welcome everyone, and thank you for your likes, for your shares, for your subscriptions, for your memberships, and for your amazing donations and contributions. Look at this. This is a real license plate. People taking pictures of it. This is real because it's funny how Department of Motor Vehicles approved this to be a real license plate. Of course, you know, you pay a little more for this personalized license plate, but this one is funniest. I mean, I don't know if it can be called or classified as funny, but it is weirdly different. On a pretty awesome car, by the way. Look at that. Jazzy Joe, Big Wang in Chinatown. Yes, thank you. We were asking for Midtown, NY, China River, 258 West 44th Street. Tell Sucker we have another suggestion from the local New Yorker. From NY, what can be more New York than that? The place is called China River and that's 258 West 44th Street. Hey Rico, Ambrose, lots of people have personalized plates that are really inside jokes, yep, that nobody else knows about. And it's right up front as well, so it is a real plate. We are approaching Little Italy, we're basically in Little Italy almost. And why? That's what I'm doing now while I'm making dinner. Let's see. Hope you will like it when you go. I did. I will mention it again. China River at 258 West 44th Street. John, what's with all the trash? Well, partially it's a lot of people walking around here, and partially it's not a day where they pick it up. So that's a combination of all of the above. Pasquale Jones is the restaurant right here in front of us. And more lights in front of us. Those are the Italian restaurants on Millbury Street. It's summer here. This one is Figo Il Gelato Italiano. So, oh, sorry if anyone is eating, but this morning at 5:30 in the morning, the amount of rats I've seen while walking to 42nd Street, Times Square. Ah, welcome to New York. We don't see this much in Midtown during the day and evening hours, but overnight they all out there, you know, getting some food and, you know, getting some walk and exercising and, you know, socializing. They have their own communities. And the sign here is not on, but it says "Welcome to Little Italy." Cafe Roma is across the street right there, and here is Bar Cafe Cappuccino Grotta Azzurra. Grotta Azzurra. So, but it's the same in most cities in the UK as well, not just New York. Okay, so then. Nevertheless, welcome to New York. These are New York ones. Jazzy Joe, La Flor de Mayo on 104th Street and Broadway for Chinese Cuban cuisine. Another good suggestion if you're somewhere uptown around 104th Street and Broadway. La Flor de Mayo, 104 and Broadway. 104 and Broadway, that would be one train. If you're taking trains, but careful with the trains during the weekend. Benito One restaurant. L'Amore. La Mela. Amici. This is Mulberry Street. We're walking right in the middle. And that's cool because we can enjoy it. La Mela Ristorante. So I used the train today about 3 times. Did you see any people jumping the turnstiles? That's it's pretty popular in New York not to pay the subway fare. In some cities, like in DC, you will see the totally different way to enter and exit subway, or they call it metro, I think. In DC, you cannot just jump. You have to pay, and if you don't pay, they will not let you out. But in New York, it's it's cool. And why? What Delilah's making for dinner tonight, L? She didn't tell me. She said it was a secret. But I'm not even worried about it because whatever she makes is delicious, divine, fantastic, and out of this world.
Why are you laughing at me?
Tin Man, I could go for cannoli. So, no jumping the barrier. No, don't try that. If you see people doing this, let them do that. ACC. Jazzy Joe, go to Ferraro's for great gelato and Italian pastry. At some point we're just not hungry right now. But we tried that before more than once, and let me tell you something. If you hear and you see a lot of bakeries and everything, you should nevertheless go to Ferrara and get something there. Because this is world famous bakery. That's the moon over Mulberry Street. We're streaming live. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed yet, we invite you to subscribe and share the link to this stream and to anything else on this channel as you please with anyone at all. Feel free to do that, and thank you. Perhaps they're closing streets on the weekend so people can freely browse and not be aware of the car traffic, which would be pretty difficult right here. And why that's nice, to always have a dinner surprise. So I lost one Metro card, only had about $5 left on it, but I was angry with myself. It's Christmas in New York. Yeah, it's could have been worse. So, let's just forget about it and don't do it again. Timo's Rita, I want to be a part of it. New York. Hi, Timo. And why? I'm too short to jump the turnstile. Then you need to crawl under it. People do that too. Jazzy Joe. Grand Street is where Ferraro is located. Yes, we just crossed Grand Street. It's right over there. Yes, absolutely. But there's Christmas in New York. It's open all year round. Not a cheap place, but all kinds of Christmas decorations. 1-2, good to see you. Hey, another nice evening tour. I've been MIA and happy to see you out and about. But of course, you are #1 New York City tour guide. Hey, 1-2, thank you so much for your good words. Thank you. Hi, Pantanawan from John R. La Nonna, Umberto's Clam House. More restaurants, souvenirs. Cafe Napoli. Galeottos. Ristorante. Jazz a Joe, pick me up a cigar. Tyler, hi guys, happy Sunday. Tomorrow is Halloween, of course. We will be streaming for Halloween. We promise. Oh, wow, that's beautiful Christmas decorations. Yeah, beautiful store too. Tin Man, Festival of Samhain. Yep, that's an ancient name of it. $7.28 in New York City. Casa Bella. And Il Cortile. More souvenirs. Jazz a Joe, Christmas New York is another ice attraction. Buonanotte. So I need to get a small NYC police bear for my niece son who is 2 years old. You probably can find this in around souvenir locations around Times Square as well. If you see this place like this, there are some right around Times Square. There's on Broadway or 7th Avenue, right a block up, or like 49th Street or 50th. You will see it. You cannot miss it. Ferrara Bakery, La Bella Ferrara. This is not Ferrara, this is La Bella Ferrara. But maybe they related somehow these two businesses because Ferrara is too famous, so I guess that would be a copyright infringement. Maybe not. We are approaching Canal Street. That's a mix of Chinatown and Little Italy. Definitely larger Chinatown area than Little Italy. We started in Union Square and we walked to Washington, 6th Avenue to Washington Square Park, and then from there we walked Broadway to Little Italy and Chinatown. We had a pretty awesome walk, 1 hour and 32 minutes. You're welcome, Toe. Thank you. Show love. Show some love. Keep it clean. And look. No love. Want to look so downtown weather is nice. It's rain where I am. Hopefully tomorrow it won't rain because they're saying that it could have been rainy. Maybe not at the beginning of the parade, but like an hour and a half into the parade. So we should get some sort of umbrella or something. But other than that, we're planning to show the parade and we're planning to show something else before the parade. So keep your fingers crossed. If you subscribe, you will get notifications. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. These are our vendors. They're selling some very interesting fruits. This is rambutan. Funny thing is, they don't allow you to pick it, which I think is a little shady because they can give you something that is not a super fresh thing anymore. They have mangosteen, $12 a pound, and they have longan, $4 a pound. Mangoes, grapefruits, dragon fruits, $5 a pound white dragon fruit, and $6 a pound red dragon fruit. Inside, if you peel it off, it's white here, and this one is red. This one is another kind of it for $6 a pound, and this one is like kind of aging stuff, $3 a pound. Just getting rid of it. 3 pounds of seedless tangerines for $5. And these tangerines, 2 pounds for $4. This is not bad, really. Pomegranates, 3 for $5. And right, so you can try souvenir shops of FAO Schwartz for the bear. That's a great idea. You would get a real brand name, and not just that. You can buy really good toys there, not like, you know, chippy, but like real good stuff. If you're around Rockefeller Center, you know, the entrance to FAO Schwartz is right there where the Center Plaza at Rockefeller Center, where you know, the Mexican Week is happening. You know exactly where it is, and it is between 6th and 5th Avenue, and it's approximately 50th Street or 51st. So you will see. Especially if you are walking New York City with someone who's here, who lives here, they will, if anything, they will help you a little bit. So yes, oh, that's great. Thank you, NY. Jazzy Joe left on Canal to Mott Street for Chinese food. Yeah, this is where we're walking now. This is real Chinese food. This is real stuff. This is Chinatown, by the way. But don't know if you will make it to Chinatown if you have enough time. But here you can find restaurants, like almost every business is a restaurant around here. This is off Canal Street. If you take a train, that's a Canal Street exit, but you should exit if you're taking the yellow line or the QRMW. If you exit, you should exit. If you're moving from Midtown to downtown, you should exit at toward the beginning of the train, because if you exit toward the end, you will exit at Broadway and Canal Street, which will be still there, but a little bit off, a few blocks. This is Bayard Street. We are in Chinatown. These areas are festive from the Lunar New Year celebrations. You take E-train, that's a little different. Ambrose across the street from NBC. Yeah, you cannot miss that. It's a big store. We'll see you later, Lily. Thank you for watching. Easiest way to navigate is Google Maps with directions if you're really like lost. Or you can ask. Sometimes you ask someone who's not local, so if you want to ask several times, just in case if you're not sure. There's 78 watching and 67 likes. Hit the like button, please. John Roberts, good evening, there's. That's not good if you've got rain. So I have City Mapper. That's an app as long as it works. Most of these businesses are restaurants, some souvenir shops, and something else. But mostly restaurants. Every time I walk here, this guy is sitting at the same table. Maybe he owns the place. Who knows? Packed. Gary Carpenter, happy Halloween, everyone. Happy Halloween to you too, and thank you for stopping by. Thank you for saying hi. Ambrose, guess I look like a New Yorker. People keep asking me for directions. Back in Canal Street, we made a little circle. And our running time is 1 hour and 40 minutes. I think we're going slowly but surely say goodbye for now. We had a pretty awesome Halloween Eve's walk. Thank you all for watching. Thank you those who supported us today. Thank you so much. Thank you all of our subscribers. If you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. If you're watching us, you like it, I guess, I hope. And we will see you tomorrow. We will see you tomorrow. Not necessarily in the evening only, but probably during the day as well. We hope so. And we will show you Halloween celebrations in New York City and Halloween parade. This is going to be awesome, fantastic, festive, colorful, crazy, and unique. So thank you, Al, and I'm going to the parade in West Village. Awesome. If you come right by 7 o'clock, it also depends on where you will be standing, because they start at 7, but they will start slightly below Houston Street and then on 6th Avenue, and then they will move up all the way towards 14th Street. So the closer, the closer to the parade, the more people will be there. So, there is a possibility that you will be joining the crowd of people, but you will be able to see it, especially if you're not short. You'll be able to see it no matter what. Where's the best place to see the parade? What they say, according to the internet sources, they say that viewing areas for the most part will start like a block south of Houston Street, and then it will go all the way up to West 14th, West 15th, all along 6th Avenue, on both sides of 6th Avenue. They say that the most packed blocks will start around Bleecker Street and going up. So somewhere between Houston and Bleecker Street, or Houston and Spring Street, there is a chance it will be less crowded, but you don't have to go crazy because it all depends on where you are at the moment and how close you are to 6th Avenue. Don't go crazy and don't walk 10 blocks more, because you will hope that there will be less people or more people watching it. Average, it was about the same usually, so don't listen to the internet and just find yourself along 6th Avenue, whichever is easier for you. The sooner you get there, the better chance you will be standing closer to the fence rather than further away. And if you have like 1, 2, 3 people in front of you, even, that's not too bad. So enjoy it wherever you will be standing. Hi Clayton. Gary, how do you solve a problem like Maria? Hi Maria. John, bye Ellen, everyone. Have a good night and happy Halloween. Jazzy Joe, good night. Stay safe. We're going to say good night and wish you a happy Halloween. No matter how you treat Halloween, let's just treat it as fun day, unique and festive. Why not? We will see you tomorrow. Until then, we want to wish you good night. If you're around our time zones, wish you very late good night if you're watching us across the pond. Thank you so much everyone for dedicating your precious time to watching our streams as always. And we will see you tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your day or the beginning of the next one. Until then, have a good night from New York. Bye bye.